We're back here today, and I've got an amazing video. The next video I'm about to show you is amazing. So we covered the compound Christmas dinner, and we made fun of it for being low rent, cheap, poor people. Everybody there is poor. Remember, all these guys live in Spanish Harlem. They're making zilch, zip, zero, nada. Okay. You're not going to believe this next video. And it's from Chrissie Mayr. Every show talked about the dinner. They've never been to dinner. You know, these guys don't get taken out to dinner very often. Jules and I, we're at dinners all the time. Steaks, Wagyu, Australian, Japanese. Doesn't matter what country we're eating Wagyu. We're popping. These people go out to dinner once every so often. It's always somebody else paying the bill. So we make fun of them for being poor. The whole network talked about this, and this is from the show In Hot Water. We're going back to Gino Bisconti. Flat broke Gino. He's got no money. He loves Redbar now. Him and Aaron love Redbar. And he's got the beautiful redhead, Chrissie Mayr, on the show, and they're going to talk about the dinner. Wait till you hear what they admit.
I've never heard such an admittance.
This
to be
is
honest.
nuts. If you never listen to Redbar, listen to this. Here it goes. Wait. You know, these Facebook vids. I got to click the off-white symbol. And here we go. Listen to this.
Go out? Or do it booze?
No, I actually, so as everybody was leaving, it was
Chrissie
like,
Mayr.
we were all leaving at the same time, and there were a bunch of other people leaving. Maybe they had their, like, Christmas party or whatever at the same restaurant. And so, like, I mean, I used to steal when I was younger, and so
That's what chicks do for a rush.
I also, like,
I used to steal. I find it hard to shield.
I used to steal when I was younger. Okay, fine. Obviously, she doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
She's talking about when she was like 14, probably.
You know, I just learned something. Mike Scheel, Mersh from Revenge of the Sis, who I like. It's not Scheel.
It's not?
Sheely. Mike Sheely is his name.
No.
Mike? I thought it was Mike Scheel.
Sheely?
No wonder I thought he was okay. It turns out it's Sheely. Mike
I don't believe
Sheely.
that.
Yes. Unless people are joking around. Now, I like this Revenge of the Sis. If it were up to me, I would give them all of my money, and they'd be the hosts of Redbar, and I'd be a gay guy getting shot in the head.
Same.
Let's go back to this. She used to steal. I find it hard to shield. That means hard to watch Revenge of the Sis. It's a show. Everyone's talking about this show, Revenge of the Sis.
It's a hit.
It's a listener of ours, but everyone else is in war with them. Imagine being in war with a podcast.
Well, there's a 24-hour break
What does that mean?
on the war, I thought.
There is a 24-hour break. Let's watch this again. You're going to love this.
Go out? Or do it booze?
no, I actually, so as everybody was leaving, it was like, we were all leaving at the same time, and there were a bunch of other people leaving. Maybe they had their, like, Christmas party or whatever at the same restaurant. And so, like, I mean, I used to steal when I was younger, and
I used to steal when I was younger. Stealing. Now, I used to steal
When you were younger.
when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I don't steal. But I used to steal. I worked at Spencer Gifts. I don't even care if they could bring charges against me. I'll just pay them off. I worked at Spencer Gifts Spencer Gifts in the mall. People think it's called Spencer's. No, Spencer Gifts is what it's called.
Who's Spencer?
Spencer Vibes. Now, I used to work there and I was 15 years old. 15. Because remember, I went to that halfway school. It was 3 hours in the morning, no homework, no tests. My mom said, you got kicked out of high school. You got to go to the 3-hour school, ombudsman. You're going to get a job. I said, okay, I'll get a job at Spencer Gifts, my favorite store. And I did. And I lied to the woman I got interviewed. She goes, you got it. You're 16, right? You had to be 16 to work when I was a kid. 16 to work at the mall. I go, of course I'm 16. I don't have my driver's license with me. I lost it. So I'll have it in a few weeks. Let's just get things going. I'll start. And I got the job. I worked there for about a year before they discovered I was only 15. They could have been sued. I'm at Spencer Gifts, and my boss is just this lady. She's like 1 year older than me. And she starts going, you're a great worker. You know what? I'm going to leave the store. I was minding the store myself. They had me, 15 years old. I was in charge of Spencer Gifts all day. You'd come to the mall, it'd be a 15-year-old Mike at the counter, no one else. Now, back then, they had no cameras. Cameras were expensive. It was expensive to run tape. No one had that money. Not a Spencer Gifts. So I would just load up. Every day, I stole about $300 worth of lava lamps, sight gags, fake poo.
What did they have before
electric hand
Stewie?
shakers. Oh, Stewie didn't exist when I worked there. But you know who just came out when I worked there?
Who?
South Park. We had Cartmans. We had Kenny. Remember this? Oh my God, you killed Kenny, you son of a bitch. They
Did you
killed
have a
Kenny.
birthday card that opened and it
A
said
big
you
fat
killed-
woman on a bicycle wearing a bikini. Yep. I had a fake cigarette. I had a shit smell. I had everything. And I would steal and steal and steal. Because the first time I stole like one little thing. No one caught me. The next day I stole 8 little things. No one caught me. I keep stealing and stealing and stealing. I must have, one day you came in the store, they go, where's all the merchandise? I go, I don't know, we're running low. You know, everything. I have the dragon
The meantime,
sculpture. It was a waterfall.
Santa-sized sack. hidden
Yeah,
behind the
everything,
counter.
man. It was so cool. My house looked like a Spencer Gifts because I had so much merch. I was fired a year later. They finally found out. They go, okay, we need your driver's license. Because every month I came up with a new excuse. My driver, I still, it's got lost in the mail. It's going to be here next month. They finally found out I was 15. They said, you're out of here, kid. And by that time I was 16. I got a job at Auntie Anne's in the mall.
What?
Killing it. I made so much money.
You did? I don't think you ever. Okay.
No, I would never work food service. I told my mom, I got fired. Nothing I could do. And then I was sent away to a worse school in Maine.
So that's
Joke's
a
on
story
me.
about stealing when you're a kid,
Don't
not
steal.
an adult.
I don't have any of those goods, but so I did steal from stuff like that. I don't steal anymore. I would never steal from anybody
16
anymore.
is the max age for stealing.
15.
15. Okay,
When I turned
fine.
16, I said, I am a man of the people. I would never steal. So she stole as a kid. Does she steal as a 40-year-old adult? Let's find out.
Maybe they had their like Christmas party or whatever at the same restaurant, and so like, I mean, I used to steal when I was younger, and so
That's what chicks do for a rush.
I
good,
also
Rob? Do you
like
need
didn't get any. Oh come on.
Thank
Shut
you.
the fuck up.
And so what happened?
So we're waiting to leave. I
Listen.
noticed there was a bag.
Look how great that hoodie is wearing is, by the way. Look at that hoodie.
Listen to
There's a
this.
bag on one of the tables.
Right?
And it was like
Wait, like a shopping bag, a
Shopping
purse.
bag.
Go on.
a shopping bag. And I'm looking at it. I'm watching a lot of people leave.
They're at the restaurant, and she's eyeing another table's shopping bag that's on while they're still there.
Also, to be clear, even as a kid, you only steal from a store, not another person.
You don't steal from people. Well, you steal from your parents.
Okay, but you know.
They can,
they
you know
owe you.
what? My parent, you want to bring me into this world of pain? I'll steal from you. I stole $20 from my mom every day.
But that
How
doesn't
else?
count.
Where was I supposed to get money? I was 2. Where was I supposed to get money? You know, my mom started hiding her purse because I kept stealing money from it. She used to keep her purse in the laundry room. I would sneak into the laundry room. I would go in. I would take a 20. I'd go to the store. $20 was a lot of money back then. I did it every day. Eventually, she confronted me. Are you stealing money? I go, wasn't me. I don't feel bad from stealing from your parents. What did they think was going to happen? You have no job. You're 14 years old. Where are you going to get smoke bombs from? How are you supposed to get food with no money? I can't work a job. I'm 13. All right?
But stealing from another random person.
And I didn't get allowance as a kid. People didn't know about this. I don't get any allowance.
If you got allowance, you're rich. Only rich kids get allowance.
That got credit cards.
Same.
That were allowed to go to the mall and buy clothes with
their
credit
parents
cards.
just paid the bill.
I got no money. I got $4 a day for lunch in high school.
I didn't even get that. My parents made me lunch every day.
$4, not $5. $4.
2 toonies.
They would give me. No, we didn't have toonies. They'd give me 4 singles. My dad would give me for lunch. That's 4-piece chicken nugget nowadays. So yeah, I stole. And I'll keep stealing from them. I wish I had my parents' bank accounts numbers. I'd drain them right now. All right, let's listen to what she did. She sees, they're sitting there, and she's at the Christmas party with her work. She sees another table has some bags from the mall sitting there, and she's eyeing the bags. Listen to this.
Hoodie he's wearing is, by the way. Look at that hoodie.
There was a bag on one of the tables.
Right.
And it was like...
Wait, like a shopping bag, a purse?
Bag.
Go on.
Shopping bag. And I'm looking at it. I'm watching a lot of people leave. I'm kind of lingering around. Everybody's getting
You want to steal this bag?
Wait. Todd Datter says, good parents pack a lunch.
Yeah.
In high school?
My parents packed
You
lunch.
bring a lunch to high school? That's called a fucking faggot.
No.
You
not
don't
if you're a
know.
girl.
My high school had a food court. It had a Taco Bell. I'm not kidding.
Not mine.
A McDonald's. It was like an airport hangar. It had it all. An ATM. It had a bank. It had Victoria's Secret. And no, you didn't bring a bag lunch to fucking high school.
I did.
I'm old enough to drive. I had a Tesla. And I would come to school in my Tesla. The doors would go up like a Lamborghini. And I'd get out and I'd have it self-park into the thing. And then I'd get out with my bag lunch.
There are kids that actually have
Sorry.
that now. Can you believe that?
Sorry, Todd. You exposed yourself as a poor person. You're a sophomore in high school. You don't bring a fucking bag lunch to school. You're eating pizza, hot dogs, burgers.
Well, he turned it around on you. He said, I was thinking middle school. You were stealing in high school.
$20 in middle school would be, I would be like a businessman, like the movie Blank Check. Oh my God, $20 in middle school? No, I stole maybe $1 in middle school. 4 years old. I was advanced. In high school, you needed a 20.
Remember,
I wouldn't
high
steal
school for you
$20
was
from my
only
mom in
ninth
middle school.
grade.
In middle school, I loved my mom. I didn't steal in middle school, you freak. Todd's right. Oh yeah, Todd's right. Okay, then watch the Todd Bar Show. See how good that is. See how much you'll be waiting for it to come back from Christmas 10-day break. All right, listen to this, though. This isn't about me, and everything I say is a made-up exaggeration and not true. Listen to this.
A shopping bag, a purse?
Bag.
Go on.
Shopping bag. And I'm looking at it. I'm watching a lot of people leave. I'm kind of lingering around. Everybody's getting
You want to steal this bag?
Well, I'm going, there's probably nice clothes in that bag. And
Holy
I'm just like sort of...
fuck. You're eyeing someone's bag and you're wanting to steal it? It's a 40-year-old woman. Could you imagine?
No.
You're at a restaurant. I don't even notice another table at a restaurant unless I'm making fun of them for being cringe. I'm not looking at their bags going, there's some nice stuff. She's eyeing another table's bag. Listen to this.
Bag on one of the tables.
Right.
And it was like...
Wait, like a shopping bag, a purse?
Bag.
Go on.
Shopping bag. And I'm looking at it. I'm watching a lot of people leave. I'm kind of lingering around. Everybody's getting...
You want to steal this bag?
Well, I'm going, there's probably nice clothes in that bag. And I'm just like sort of hanging around. I'm standing around. And I was sitting next to Larry. And he was like, just take it. I was like, I'm just going to take it.
What?
So I took it and I walked out with it.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
You
my jaw
stole
was on the
someone's
floor.
bag at your business company holiday party.
And now you're telling everybody without a hint of shame.
This goes on. I'm only a little bit. Look at the timeline here. There's more. Listen to this. She took someone's bag. Listen to this.
Wait, Larry,
I hope it was none of your guys' stuff.
what was in the bag?
Really nice clothes.
Chick clothes?
No, boy clothes.
Really?
I mean, man clothes.
Wait, Larry who?
Bea.
Oh,
Listen
you
to
don't
this
own.
woman.
Of all the people to come in here, if you want to sell this, Bill Schultz isn't allowed to say, "Have you seen my nice clothes?" Yeah. Oh, you know where I saw
Bill Schultz.
You know where I saw your
Oh, look who it is. Flat broke Bill. What do we call him? Unpaid Bill. Bill Schultz, the guy we set up with the Utopias walk here in Times Square. He's going, wait, somebody got free stuff. I want some of that money. How about we split the clothes money? Look at him. Look at his face. So this whole compound media's like, oh, wait, you stole clothes? Can we split the profits? Did you sell it? Yeah. How much was it worth? Everyone at Compound Media, instead of saying...
Chrissie Mayr is tweeting about this right now.
Live tweeting about this?
Us talking about her thievery.
Send me a link. It's easy. Send me a link. I'm about to vomit in the sink.
Wait till
Send
you
me a
see
link.
the
Send me a link.
unique response she came up with.
Chrissie Mayr, the fucking redhead who I'm about to call the police on, by the way. I'm about to call the police on you, so maybe delete some of their tweets. You better not be dissing me. She's live tweeting about this right now. This has never before been seen on a show. Look at this. This is happening right now. God. Oh, Chrissie Mayr, the girl I'm talking about right now. Someone says, Chrissie Mayr, you're being discussed right now on Redbar Radio. She goes, oh, brother. He goes, go into the chat. And she says, God, this is boring. You know what's going to be boring? Your perp walk and your 90-day sentence in the fucking New York jail. You stupid bitch. Give it a chair. We're calling. You know, the end of this bit, Chrissie, involves me calling the police and showing them the video that we screen recorded. You know, I don't know about this. Theft is a crime, and I'm sure if I called the restaurant, showed them your clip, they'd probably go, oh my God, yeah, somebody called and asked if we had the bag. We said no, and now you've got this person admitting. Chrissie, how would you like to spend New Year's behind bars? Now, I'm not going to do that to you.
Because we ain't snitches.
But you better put out a tweet. Actually, this is exciting. I was wrong about it being boring. Red Bar is good. Or I call the police. You have 5 minutes. Mike is funny. You really have 5 minutes to tell everyone I'm actually joking. Red Bar rules.
He's funny. He's cool.
He's funny. He's
nice.
cool. Or I'm literally on this show calling the restaurant and the police. And I'm showing them your clip. And you can't do anything about it. This rocks. I am Jewish. I apologize. No one else would be like me. But I hate Christmas. I'm a Jew. I'm a kike. What could I say? Blame your boss for lying about me being fired, and maybe we have a deal. How fucking funny is this? So keep an eye. Will she? Let's hear the rest of her story. This is boring. Are you kidding me? Have you ever watched a Compound show? This is fucking fire. Stupid bitch. All right, let's see what happens here. And Chrissie Mayr might be going to jail. That is grand theft larceny. Listen to this.
Guys close in 1998. That's where I saw you left them.
I'm in the corner. Holding my phone.
So we get on the subway. I
don't get it.
Okay, shut the
Big
fuck
A
up.
here? What's going on?
So Aaron Berg is doing, he gets these autistic ideas. Somebody says, she thinks Jews are boring? That's anti-Semitic.
It's true.
I'm not Jewish, but I was imitating a Jewish person. And if you think, let's see what happens here. Chrissie Mayr steals.
I'm going to sit down.
Oh, there he is. Okay.
So
What's up?
Me and Larry would kind of like sneak off to the subway. I'm like, okay.
Larry Baya talked her into
Stop it.
stealing.
No, I really was like, I had the idea.
The guy
he
that
just
jumped the
supported
turnstile on the way to the subway?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then,
Larry did.
two more when I was with him.
front of
But
two
it's fine.
cops?
It's fine. It's fine.
And I sat there. I'm like, I would do that, but I would shatter my wrist in 3 places. Sorry.
I love it.
Like,
I'm jumping over the...
Not one person at Compound goes, wait, you stole someone's stuff?
I
That's
know.
fucked
This
up.
is the- I
They're
was
all
like,
like, oh
my
my God,
hand-
how much was it worth? Can we get any of the money?
So anytime they see something laying there, they're
Yes.
stealing it from people.
And here's the
they're
other thing.
basically the
Compound
gypsies
Media,
that they warn you about when you go to Europe on
if
vacation.
she's stealing at her holiday Christmas party, you don't think when no one's looking, she's not stealing a microphone from the studio? She's not stealing a bag of chips? She's not stealing a pop?
Of course
You
she
don't
is.
think she's out of money. If you're stealing clothes at a holiday dinner, you're not telling me, hey, didn't we have 3 Shure SM7Bs? Didn't we have some Electro Voice RE20s, this microphone? I thought we had 4 of them.
I'd like
There's
to see
only
the
3.
receipts for the bracelet she's wearing
I
right
bet
now.
in her purse, no one's looking. She takes one of these microphones, sells it on Craigslist. They go for $440 on BSW USA. She's probably selling that for $330 on Craigslist. She needs some extra holiday cash. So Keith the Cop, if you're listening, you've got a kleptomaniac on your hands. And it's only because you don't pay your staff. Let's hear some more admittance to the stealing.
The subway, I love it.
Love it. I don't
Yo,
like paying for
Anthony,
stuff.
come here, jump over the subway with me. I love it.
So what happened? So you
They
and
ain't
Larry
gonna arrest me. I'm a black man.
So we're
What?
waiting for the train.
I love it.
profiling.
Waiting for the train. I go, look, it's just me and Larry. And we were trying to like keep our distance from like anybody else. And like nobody was coming after us. It was totally safe. I was like, look, Larry, if the things that are in here are extra large, I'm gonna give them to my boyfriend. But
Wow.
if they're like medium,
There's a Christmas gift. Spoiler.
if they're medium, like I'll probably give them to you, Larry, because you look like a medium. And
Oh,
then
wow,
so
what a fucking slut.
I love it. I love stolen clothes.
If they're boys husky or tiny dick size, they'll give them to you, Larry.
first I was like, I can't wait. So I started
These are
Aaron Berg is doing this thing in the background going, doo, 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 doo.
Because he's nervous about the
I think
theft.
he knows this is a bad story to tell, and he's trying to kind of bury it with annoyance. If I were running this network, I'd go, you're fired. You don't do dit, dit, dit into the microphone. Well, I don't even know what that is. If you started doing dit, 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 you'd have a bullet in your head. I'll tell you that right now.
XL or L, I'm
holding
going to
my
give them to
phone.
my boyfriend. If they're sized small or criminal, I'm going to give them to you,
I'm a
Larry.
bad person. I felt like Robin Hood, So I'm looking through, and I was like, oh, one sweater said medium. The next sweater said medium. Then there
Where
was
were they from?
Peter Millar, which is a really nice.
Kevin Pillar plays for the Blue Jays.
No, Peter Millar was in fucking The Hunger.
She's talking about the sweaters. So they were like, she stole a bag of clothes. We're going to show you the clothes. Peter Millar. It's like a store. What would you call it? A department store, right? In New York
games.
City, like a Barney's type of store.
I've never heard of it before
She
this, but it's
stole these
expensive.
sweaters. They're like $256 little
Probably
sweaters.
someone's Christmas gift. For
We're going to
their
show you the
dad.
sweaters soon. They're very expensive. And the amount of goods that she stole actually makes it grand theft. She stole over $700 worth of stuff, which is grand larceny. Wow. Yeah. I talked to a New York judge today.
Chrissie.
She doesn't know. My father is one of the main judges in New York.
Big
Judge
mistake.
Goldstein Rumpelstein. He's terror. You can't crack this guy. He convicts everyone. He's had 87 convictions this year. Listen to this.
That's really his name,
So
isn't
what'd
it?
you get?
Peter.
Oh, it was like 2 zippy sweaters, a vest, and a jacket, but very preppy. I'm like, Larry, is this your style? Are you sure you can? Hey, get that out of there! I was like, is this your style, Larry? He's like, yeah, I can be preppy, and I was like a mom.
She's talking about her boyfriend. She's taking these stolen clothes and going, do you like these
Or
clothes?
she's
I hope
talking
not.
about the other guy from Compound that
Oh,
she
okay.
jumped the turnstile with. But she was
So she also
originally
robbed
gonna-
the CTA or whatever it's called, the subway?
I guess.
In a mall, like putting the clothes up against him.
Except
I'm like,
you
this
stole
will
it
fit.
from a restaurant.
Stop it! Stop it! Come on!
She's like, she doesn't want to be, and Aaron Berg's like, you stole from a restaurant. She's like, stop it. No, come on, it's cute. Is this cute? Raise your hands. Cute that a 40-year-old woman steals from some guy? It's not even from the restaurant. She stole from a person.
I
On
know.
Christmas.
Like-
She stole someone's Christmas gift.
Stealing from any store, you'd be like, okay, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
that's fine.
but at
But
least
crazy,
it's a
but fine.
store.
She stole somebody's personal Christmas
That
gift. So
they
they went
bought.
home and they go, wait, I had a gift for you. And now they're an empty-handed
Been stolen by
shenanigizer.
some hooker.
This isn't quirky, someone says. Yeah, listen to this.
And Larry's like, yeah, I can be preppy, and I was like a mom in a mall, like putting the clothes up against him.
Except
I'm like,
you
this will
stole
fit.
it from a restaurant.
Stop it!
You know, and I'll give you another deal. Chrissie, I am literally calling the police and the restaurant, and I'm sending the tape to them. Or you put up the tweet. Now, did you check her Twitter? Did she say Red Bar rules yet?
See.
I have another ultimatum for you. Another decision. If you don't want to be behind bars, I have another option for you. But let's see. Let's check the Twitter.
Nothing yet.
Nothing.
Nope.
So she's stolen silent. Okay. I want my old show back on Compound Fridays, 4 p.m. Get Redbar on Compound. You talk to Keith. Get me back on Compound. I will save the network. And then no one has to know about this except us and a few thousand people. And maybe I'll put this on YouTube too. So maybe it will blow up bigger. But I won't call the police. I won't call the restaurant. Get me back on Compound. I want my old show back. I'd like to remend things with you and Gino and the cast. Just kidding. The police are being called for sure, no matter what you do. You're screwed.
It's 3:27.
And I want you to worry about this. Your New Year's Eve is over. You can't party on New Year's Eve. You're going to be worrying, are the cops coming? When you see a police officer on January 1st at 2 a.m., is he coming for me? Did he get a tip? Did he know I was in the nightclub? Is he coming for me? We're calling the police on you. You don't steal. Not when Redbar's watching. You know? Let's hear some more.
Stop it! Come on!
Why are you doing that to Larry?
Let's not tell anybody, okay? 'Cause I
You
don't
just
wanna
said it
get-
on the show. Tens of people have now heard this live. Probably, who knows if someone's probably going to call in at 877-962-6846
Call the police.
from the police.
No. Maybe it was just meant to be, you know?
Look, it's all...
Larry needed a new vest. He looked like he could live in Connecticut with all
Really?
his clothes.
Did he wear the...
Okay, that's the clip. That's an admittance. Now check this out. There's more. Let's see what we got
Hey,
here.
do we have Irene in the chat still? We got another scoop. for
Irene,
you.
the beautiful article that I've handed to you once again, Irene. I mean, Irene, you got to start paying me for these scoops here. You didn't come up with these. Mike David did the work. Here's one from Bill Schultz and his beautiful roommate, Vanessa Stupid. And listen to them. This is the Compound Morning Show with Bill Schultz. This is Andrew Schultz's first cousin. Andrew Schultz is one of the great comedians of our time. Listen to this.
You know, my bladder, she was recounting that anecdote on a show called In Hot Water, and which, by the way, she probably shouldn't have done. I hope the lovely people at our restaurant for our Christmas party last night are not subscribers. Yeah, she took them, and I guess they were very preppy, just bought.
I took them. Wait, let's back this. I think I might have missed a little sentence. Listen to this.
Because, you know, my bladder, she was recounting
I didn't miss
anecdote on a show called In Hot Water, and which, by the way, she probably shouldn't have done. I hope the lovely people at our restaurant for our Christmas party last night are not subscribers. Yeah, she took them, and I guess they were very preppy, just bought, I suppose, and she was going to give them to Larry, but not his style or something.
I don't know. It was like wrapped in tissue paper. You know, it was like the new, like...
So they're talking about the stealing, and these are 50-year-old people here on another show, and none of them say this. Stealing is wrong. Why did she steal? All of them are like, I can't believe she stole them. She got the money instead of us. We wanted that. They're all talking about it as if this was a prize that she won. They're talking about it as if she won a contest. As if she won money. No one is saying, I can't believe she stole. What a scumbag. This makes the whole network look bad. Watch this.
It's like when you go to a clothing store and it's nice clothing and they wrap it up in tissue paper for you.
Well,
That's good quality stuff.
Now I want them. I mean, if they were size awesome, i.e. small, I'll fit into them. I could use a vest. That's all I heard.
Unbelievable.
What else was the stuff?
I don't know. I didn't actually look into the...
Can
it was
they
wrapped
be
up
all-
in tissue paper, so I
Can
didn't
they
know.
be all arrested as well? This is, what do they call this when somebody's...
accessories.
Accessories to stealing. You know? Look at them. They all want a piece of the sweater. Let's hear some more.
What it was.
So there was some weed in it. Did you have a good time?
Okay, that's it. Now, look at this. Here is the sweater that she stole. They found this. This is on...
I sent you a link to the website if you want that
Peter,
instead.
yeah, well, this is fine. Peter Millar, their sweaters are $360. $295. 165, 16. The lowest price, 165, and there were a couple of these sweaters in there. She might have stole $400, $500 worth of sweaters. Okay, let's see what else we got. I think I wrote here, I said, holy fuck, I'm reporting this to the restaurant on the next show, is what I said there. Where's my sounds? Where's my bombs? So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to call the restaurant.
Well, let me check and see if she said anything.
Right now.
last time.
Chrissie, okay, this is it. Chrissie, you have 5 minutes. It is 3:31 right now. You have till 3:36 to tweet about how incredible this Red Bar is. Mike David, he's marvelous Mrs. Michael. Or else I'm calling the restaurant. You have 4 minutes now. It's 3:32. I'm plugging in my phone. I'm calling. I'm like 6'9". They call me Mikey 6'9". But no one is going to kill me for doing this. You have 4 minutes on the clock to tweet about me. I'm getting this all queued up here. See this? He's unplugging. He's loading. He's ready. He's gay. He's not. So we're about to call. And you're about to be ratted on. I'm typing in the number. I'm getting it ready. You must tweet about me.
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet. And you know, nobody stops watching. It's not like a movie where the news is talking about a corrupt politician. He goes, turn this shit off. And he turns it off right in the middle. You should watch that. I got the number queued up and we have, 3 minutes left. There's 3 minutes left. Take the deal, Chrissie. We will wait.
I would take it.
You got to take the deal. I mean, why would you want to be exposed? I'm totally going to let you slide. You're going to be fine. All you got to do is tweet, actually, Mike rules. I was wrong. It's not
People
boring.
would rather go to jail than say that Red
It's
Bar
crazy.
is good.
It's crazy. And you might go to jail for this. What if the people are really pissed that their shit was stolen?
First, you got to ask the guy if anyone
I mean,
called
come
in
on.
asking-
Wait, we've got a status. We've got a status. What is going on here?
No,
it's not.
that's not
It's
it.
not anything. We're waiting. We've got 3 minutes, and it's probably 2.5 by now. What do we talk about till then? This. We stand against crime here at Red Bar. Man, these compound media guys. And you know, Chrissie Mayr was talking shit about me on another podcast. She didn't even know me. Shouldn't have done that, huh, Chrissie? Hey, you stupid bitch. You stupid idiot. And you know, you're working for Compound and the way they've treated me. Isn't it funny how I always get the last fucking laugh? Now we have 2 minutes left. There's 2 minutes left. And then the restaurant gets told about this missing sweater. Ay, Chrissie. And listen, if the restaurant doesn't get it, believe me, we're going to reach out more. So this could flop. I could call the restaurant. Maybe they don't even care. And then Chrissie feels like she's off the hook. Well, I'm going to keep. Trust me. Let's see. She stole a Gambino sweater. Yes. Is Mike's hoodie dark green or gray? This is not a dark green. It is a green. It's a foresty. It's a middle of the round green. And this is not gray. If this is gray, then this looks like shit. We're going to see. We've got 1 minute left. Has she tweeted about me? She won't do this. The ego on these people. 1 minute left here. Today, before we call the restaurant. Oh, my God. And you're refreshing. No tweets.
Not yet.
No tweets about how great I am. And you're telling her of the deal. Well, she's listening is what we're assuming, right? All right. We got 1 more minute left. It's probably less. It's probably 40 more seconds, folks, till a call. This is the new Red Bar hoodie, by the way, which just shipped. Many of you are going to be receiving these in about 2 days. Anything?
Nope.
Nothing. We've got maybe 30 seconds left. And then we're calling what's called the restaurant. So we're just waiting. As soon as I see a 6 on my screen.
Yep.
I'm so sorry, Chrissie. Here we go. Mike calls. Do we know what date the Christmas party was? We can get the date. I need the date.
Thank you for calling Valbella Midtown. For private events, please press 8. For reservations and all other calls, please press 0.
Valbella, New York, good afternoon.
Yes, I was there for a Christmas party last week, and I left a shopping bag full of very expensive sweaters there.
I understand.
You heard about this?
I'm sorry.
Did you hear about
Let me call you back.
What?
Let me talk.
What?
I'll call you back. We talk.
You called me back with what? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're calling him back.
Uncovering something suspicious.
Something is up. Something's up.
Thank you for calling Valbella Midtown. For private...
Ooh. And Chrissie's like, oh, thank
Keep
God.
on.
Hi, I'm sorry, you hung up on me. I've got a very important crime.
Keep on.
Yeah.
What number you calling? That's a Keaton.
No, I'm calling Valabilla.
No, that's the wrong number.
No,
You're
it's
calling
not.
Keaton.
No, Keith Town? Whoa!
He knows about the crime and he's covering it up for them?
Oh!
What is going on?
What is happening? We're going to get to the... She's not off the hook. We're calling him back. What is he saying? Keep Town? Watch this. I've got it.
Thank you for calling Valbella Midtown.
What's this?
Hermes.
Hi, I'd like to make a reservation for 4 for next week.
That's a Hermes. That's not the restaurant.
Oh, that's okay. I'd just like to make a reservation.
For Hermes?
Yes. What is going on?
He's saying a fake name so that to get rid of it because he said Hermes, like the store?
What
Because
is
he
going
knows that it's
on?
you?
What is going on here? Okay, we need to regroup. We need a plan here.
Take some
Why
deep
is
breaths,
this guy
everybody.
doing
What
this?
is happening? I'm scared.
Okay, let me call them back. Let me try something else. Ernez. I'm not calling the wrong place, trust me. Listen.
Thank you for calling Valbella Midtown.
See?
For private events, please press 8.
Oh,
For reservations...
8. Private events. Let's try private events. Let's see if he picks up. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I'd like to book a private event.
I'm sorry?
I'd like to book a private event at Valabilla.
That's a Starbucks. That's a Starbucks.
I'm calling the police. Wait. So he's in on it. He's in on it. He's changed the name 3 times. We know it's Valabilla. We're calling, or whatever it's called. We've called it. He's changed the name. He said, this is Hermes. This is Starbucks. And he's hanging up on me. The next call, I'm going to tell him we're calling the police. And this is serious. This is very serious. They're trying to do a cover up here. This is really crooked. You could see it's the restaurant.
Thank you for calling Valbella Midtown. For private events...
I'm about to call the police.
Chanel.
I'm calling the police. If you...
He knows he's more powerful than you. He has all of New York City under his thumb. He's going to have us killed.
We're going to put a pin in this. We're going to try calling back in a little bit once he...
calms down.
So somebody has tipped him off. He is helping Compound Media steal. This is all on record. I'm going to be showing this.
When you called and said, were their sweaters stolen, he knew about it immediately.
Immediately. We are going to... This isn't over. This is all recorded. Everybody sees what happens. We all saw the videos. He is now involved in a crime, a theft, a petty theft. This is a crime. This is really crazy,
My
right?
mind is
How
racing.
exciting
What
is this?
going on
You
right
ever
now?
seen? By the way, I want to take a moment. Have you ever seen a podcast like this? Let me show you what happens on another podcast. So, when did you start comedy? Oh, really? What do you think about the trolls? Aren't trolls stupid? They're all in their mom's basement. Not this show. Do you see what this show
We
is
saw
giving you?
crimes.
Come on. Round of applause, everybody, for the great and powerful Redbar. This isn't over, Chrissie. Because now you got this guy is involved in stealing these sweaters. We're going to find out who these people were. We're going to get those sweaters back to him. Now, calling the police on the show might be tricky. Calling the police on the air might be tricky. The non-emergency number, I don't even know what I would call 911. I'd get in a whole heap of stuff.
I don't want to be involved. In
I
the
will
case.
be.
We're journalists.
No,
not
I will
cop
be calling the
callers.
police off the air. And I'm going to say, we've got a huge ring going on. Do you know what a ring is? It's where a lot of people are involved. We got stolen sweaters, a girl admitting to stealing them, and a restaurant involved with Keith the cop that is covering them up. This is an ex-cop. This blows the whole department open. We're going to call them back and remind me here at the end of the show today. We're going to call them back. Right now, we're going to go to break.